Hey guys, Michael there, and today I'm going to be giving my thoughts on the new Zetsu game mode. There will be a lot of opinions, and there will be some facts that I'm stating. Whether you choose to hate this or not, up to you, but, you know, there's always the back button, so you can also click off if you don't like it. It's up to you. I'm not forcing you to stay. The first thing I have to say is the strength of Zetsu's is stupidly high. So we all know Zetsu's are wood style users, and wood style isn't especially strong against really anything. But we haven't seen a lot of wood style users. There aren't a lot of notable ones. Other than the first Hokage, his, I can't remember the guy's name. He had a first Hokage cells, and they're Zetsu. But the Zetsus can use abilities that they shouldn't be able to. Zetsus are kind of like, just think of them like parasites. It's essentially what they are. They're like a fungus or some kind of parasitic creature. They can steal your chakra by latching onto you, and they can travel underground. Zetsu was never made for a fight. They were not. They're just troops that you send out when you really don't give a shit if they live or die. Because Zetsus can be mass-produced easily. All they need is one cell, and then you gestate that cell, and then you just got infinite Zetsus. Kaguya made an entire army of Zetsus to fight the other Asuka clan. Our people. So it doesn't exactly mean they're strong per se, but the fact that they don't have really any kind of, the reason that they're mass produced is because it's very easy to do so, and it's very efficient the way that she did it, just letting them sit there underground for thousands upon thousands of years. So that's why it was done. Now, if you're saying, well, why are they fighting against Momoshiki? Well, Momoshiki, she's not going to be losing anything again. She can just make more pretty much instantly. And they're a sensory type. Now, my problem with them in this game mode is they can do shit like that. They can use Wood Dragon. Zetsus they never ever used any kind of jutsu in, they didn't use any kind of jutsu in the anime or the manga at all. They used something called Mayfly, but that was a natural given ability. That wasn't a jutsu. Another thing I don't like about this is the amount they just spam their moves. Dude, the stupid look at this. And the combat's still broken, so it can't fucking escape it. I have 145 stamina, right? One dodge from that takes away all of that, and they just constantly use wood style. Like, and they just do that shit. And they block your attacks so you can't get to them. Like, I cannot, look, my hawk can't even get to him. See, this is I can't do that. And that doesn't mean, oh, well, because they're Zetsu, they should be able to. Dude, Zetsu wasn't a combat. He could not fucking fight. He'd get slapped in. The third Kazekage could have slapped Zetsu, like, or fourth. The lady with her, and her only notable trait was the fact that she gets pissed off whenever someone talks about any word relating to weddings or anything like that. Other than that, she was a useless old hag. That was her main trait. Even her boil release was bullshit. It was extremely weak compared to anyone else who could use it. The only real thing it did was create actually, all it really could do was raise and lower the pH of anywhere. But unless you're in a room trapped, you're kind of fucked, because they'll just dissipate with the rest of it. Am I allowed to add everyone? Hold on. The money given by this is really good, though. That's a good thing about this game mode. The money for each Zetsu is worth 1,500. The map is a bit small for my liking, especially with Zetsus coming from every fucking side. And with this shit, this is what I love that. Dude, honestly, get your shit out. Look at that. Get your god. And then they swarm you like this and punch you. Dude, get the fuck out of here. Go. Honestly, I hate that about this game. I hate these fucking Zetsu abilities. They shouldn't have any kind. They should just have their little springing up shit, and that's it. Because that's up. Yeah, so what? The first Hokage sells, but you don't see they shouldn't really have that much power. It's a cell of the first Hokage, not him. It's not him. It's a cell. Okay, and he's a clone. By all scientific logic, each clone, every time you're using that cell, it should grow weaker. Because you're using the same cell over and over and over. Honestly, it should be weak. And you're right. You know, I could actually go and I could look up any kind of Zetsus. They don't use even Black Zetsu, which technically wasn't like he wasn't a regular Zetsu, and Toby wasn't either. Toby was like something entirely different. He was a husk. He was like a suit that could be worn, and he couldn't survive without any kind of like cell worn. God damn it! I can't fucking touch them. Damn it! Quit punching me! Get out of here! Thought be gone. All this terrain. The fact you can't climb up this is a problem because, wait, what? Why is he up there? Why is a Zetsu up here? The places Zetsu spawn also are a huge issue. So they travel underground, and you can see them because of the little red dots. But they spawn. They sometimes get trapped spawning here, and then they'll use wood dragon and attack the mansion. And then, or you'll have one of them doing that, and the other one spamming the defensive C move, and it's just you can't touch them. You can only touch them by doing this, and if you don't have storm release or anything, you're kind of fucked. What else is it? What else do I have? The XP given by this game, it's weird because it's supposed to be 3 times, but from what I'm getting, it's not 3 times at all. Sometimes, and sometimes it is. I kind of think there should be a reward for this game. Like if you get to certain rounds, I don't know, you get extra EXP in all the worlds, or you can unlock a game pass temporarily. You know, like for the people who can't afford game passes, it's like, let's say, get to round 15 and successfully defend it off, and you will get you'll have to fight like an Akatsuki member or something. I don't know. You'll have to fight Toby, and he can have his Kamui and all that shit. And you'll unlock a temporary Akatsuki Game Pass. Really, I don't know. I get this game mode is kind of new, but it's got good and bad qualities. One of the bad qualities I could easily say is the maps, all this debris on the map, and all the Zetsus doing this right here. Because what it should be is just like a Zerg rush. They just constantly come at you, but with rounds in between, like they have now. I don't know. These are just my thoughts. How long has this video been going on? 10 minutes. I can't really think of anything else, but I can give you some tips on what's really good in this game mode. Storm Release, Rashomon. Storm Release with the first move, the Demon Dragon Storm, but it's especially good because you could just drop that like right there, and they'll farm it out. Farm off. If you have any strong elements that are ranged, do not go with close range at all, unless you're like a Z move and you can run away. Like, use summons as well. I know Rashomon is a summon, and do use that. But try to use summons that don't take a lot of time to cool down, like the snake or the hawk or the toad. The more protection you have, the better. The less health that these guys take in every round. You have to keep them from draining any health at all. If you have an affinity for a chakra nature, use it. Use it if it's ranged. If you can tell, I have Fireball Jutsu equipped, and that's a very low and weak one. But it doesn't take a lot of chakra, so I don't have to charge it as much, and I can just keep it at that. A lot of people use Magnet Release because it comes in a wave, and you can just do that. But yeah, that's about it. I can't really think of anything else. All in all, this game is really good at when it comes to farming for money. Not so much for levels. Really, a lot of the things I would fix are the Zetsus just in general. They really need to be like weakened. Because a 3 hit with their wood impaling is just stupid. Like, it's fucking wood. It's like, come on, man. And do remember that since wood is their nature type, it's going to be lost. It's going to be stronger. So don't try to fireball their wood because it's not going to work. It'll just bounce off. If you have Rashomon, when that wood is coming, just slap it down. Do it. You have to protect yourself, and it will get rid of them as well. Anyways, I will see you guys in the next video. I hope you have enjoyed, and this has at least been a little bit helpful. And tell me what you think about about some of the tips I've given. Oh, another thing is if you have weapons with chakra, like I use Water Wall, that too. That'll help. So I'll see you guys next time. And we're gonna go away from Zetsu. Goodbye.